Hello, this is a TradeSight stock market index preview and economic data roadmap for the week beginning Monday, June 10th, 2013, and ending Friday, June 14th. Hope you had a good trading week. Just a couple things to focus on, and then we'll get to the data and economic data roadmap. Here's a look at the S&P 500 index. And as you can see, we basically have been on this uptrend line for a while. We did dip beneath the line in April. We've talked about this many times. We've used this as a line, a trend line, for a while. We broke under it on Wednesday and really felt like finally, after Monday and Tuesday, a tug of war, felt like we were finally going to lose this trend line and maybe turn it into something meaningful. But by Thursday, we'd already recovered back almost to the line, and now Friday we've surged back above the line. So we have a break of the line, but no confirmed downside, and certainly what you need is a break, a little more continuation to the downside, then a move back up to retest, and then roll over. At this point, we've already made it back above the line, so the potential break of this trend line is on hold for now. Continue to look for the long side of the market as long as we're in this location. So that's really all there is to say. I think that's the biggest thing to focus on in the markets. Take a look at some of the bigger stocks. Google had a nice day up on Friday, kind of a tame week for it. Apple also having a sell-off Friday morning and then returning back to the highs by the end of Friday, but had kind of a narrow week as well. So not a lot to show on some of these tech stocks. And again, I think the big focus for us all week was the S&P 500 index and the fact that we thought we might be breaking that trend line finally, and we just got absolutely no continuation at all whatsoever. So let's take a look now at the economic data that's coming out this week. We have nothing at all on Monday here in the U.S. On Tuesday, we've got wholesale inventories at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. That's not a big number for stocks. On Wednesday, we've got crude oil inventories and Treasury budget in the afternoon. Thursday, initial and continuing jobless claims. That's a weekly number. Not a big deal for trading stocks. Retail sales also at the same time, and import-export prices. And then at 30 minutes into the market on Thursday, we've got business inventories, and right after that, natural gas. Probably the biggest number of the week is the PPI, along with the current account balance coming out Friday morning. But the PPI is not as important as the CPI, which will be the following week. We also have capacity utilization and industrial production, and the first look at Michigan sentiment that Friday morning as well. Here's that Apple chart, which didn't come up as quickly when I pulled it up, but you can see it basically sold off this week. Again, I'm still focused at the 370 level as a target for Apple ultimately. So when we talk about just general things that we're going to be focused on this week, there's not a lot to really hang your hat on. Here's the Nasdaq side. Again, you can see it came back up on Friday and holding near the highs of the year as well. We'll just be trading it day by day. We don't have any major data to worry about. We do have triple expiration coming up a week from Friday, which means we're going to be rolling our futures contracts later this week. That tends to slow the market down Thursday and Friday of this coming week. So not a lot to expect for Friday trading next week. So again, I think the biggest point will be just the usual Tuesday through Thursday are the more active trading days of the week for the institutions. That's when we get the most of our work done without a lot of economic data to sort of move the market around. And given the fact that we don't seem to be confirming this sell-off, we're just going to be trading it. Whatever the futures show us, we'll be trading that direction and concentrating as usual in the middle of the week. Hope you have a great trading week. We hope to see you here in the lab.